Wait, Mike, have you always been the one with red hair?
What the show? What the show?
That's right, guys. It's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. You might notice that we have a couple different faces on screen tonight. Mike and Bethany Deacon currently unavailable, celebrating Mike's birthday at Halloween Horror Night. So, I am one of our co-hosts, AJ Lancaster.
I'm Justin the Juice. Yes, we're here to celebrate Mike's birthday tomorrow. So excited to have him when he gets here.
Juice,
He'll be here. He's
Hold.
coming.
Hold. Juice, hold.
He's coming.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
We've introduced ourselves.
I don't understand any of that.
We introduced ourselves.
And next up,
We're pointy people. Hi.
And that's the intro of the show. All right, we are rolling. Lego, Rob, how are you doing tonight?
Pointy.
Yeah, I'm starting this new thing where we just we introduce ourselves and we just hold them to make the guests feel awkward until they do it themselves. I thought it's a great social experiment.
Oh,
Sure. Yeah.
what are social cues, AJ?
I don't know.
Sure made me uncomfortable.
See,
Yes,
yeah,
I am Rob Fishbeck of the Rob Fishbeck Network.
Or are you? Now we don't know.
Well, you know.
I've pinned the stream yard or labs all by myself.
oh, we did one thing with Mike not here.
I think.
Sweet.
Golf clap.
So if you are new to our streams, any donation to streamlabs.com/whattheshow/tip does go 100% to charity. We do not spend any money bettering the quality of this program, and you can tell we have that rustic appearance. Justin, you chose our cause that we're sponsoring this month, so if you want to tell everybody about it.
Yes. And that is why my mic is still my webcam, and it still sounds terrible. So Streamlabs this week or this month is going to a dear buddy and coworker of mine. His girlfriend went through a severe, or basically has developed a severe disability, and is going to have like a whole wheelchair installed in the house they're living in, is going to have to live in a wheelchair in the house. And so they're going to have to like install a wheelchair ramp and do all this stuff. And he was telling me like, oh man, I never thought we made some extra money one night. He's like, man, I never thought my piggy bank jar would be going towards a wheelchair ramp. And I was like, man, that's kind of sad. So I haven't told him anything about it. I don't know how much we're going to raise this month, but hopefully during our 2-year anniversary, hopefully that will be a big push for that. But if you want to get ahead of it and just start giving, I don't know if we have any correspondents on the street to try and bribe you if this week. Maybe we can.
We don't have a man on the street. Oh, man.
But we will.
We do have Mike in the chat. Happy birthday, Mike, tomorrow. And enjoy whatever is happening in the blessed city of Orlando, Florida. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So we were talking a little bit backstage about what Horror Nights is, what that he's enjoying right now. So basically, talking about it, there's every year during September and October, Universal will just transform into a horror themed park for like at 5-6 o'clock, something like that. They'll transform it every single day and do these awesome haunted houses that are IP driven. They have some unique ones, but we got to be there for the 30th anniversary where there was like Bride of Frankenstein and Beetlejuice, and this year there's like Halloween 1978 house, and The Weeknd has his own house, which I hope that was like when he was like running through that gold room during the Super Bowl performance. I hope it's that, but it's it's a fun time. We wish we could be there.
Yeah, we had a good time last year. Yeah, it was fun. That was the first time the four of us officially met, right?
Yeah, that was the first time that I had met anybody from our little online bubble that we have. So it was a pretty cool experience. But yeah, it's Halloween, guys. Well, it's October. It's spooky month.
It's Halloween.
Do it.
It's a 31-day event.
So, anyone have any Halloween memories or anything? I never was allowed to trick or treat as a kid, so I have no trick or treating. Or not. Well, even if I did, like, a little weird. Yeah. I don't live in an exciting town where there's anything crazy going on. So, anyone got any Halloween stories as a kid or favorite costumes? I don't.
For my late teens and early 20s, I did this thing where I would just show up to a Halloween party not in a costume, but something that would be conducive to I'm going to go to the bathroom, do the slapdash Heath Ledger Joker makeup, and come out. I got pretty good at it. I even did like the scar effects and stuff. And that's my main costume. But I usually would co-opt any, like my birthday is 2 days after Halloween, so I'd turn any Halloween party into my birthday party. Yeah. What about you guys?
Nice.
Never went to a Halloween party. I was not a cool kid. But my sister's birthday's Halloween, so it was always we always had like birthday cake on Halloween and stuff, which I thought was cool. I mean, if you're going to have to celebrate a little brat, might as well have birthday cake with it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it is also spooky movie season. Wait,
did Rob have any stories?
Oh, I've got
Rob's
tons of
going to talk
stories.
about 17 costumes that he likes. Go ahead, Rob.
Before
She knows me so well. She just finished all my sentences for me. Yeah, so let's move on to the movies before that monologue begins.
Okay, all right.
So we're just going to move to it? Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared to talk about Halloween ends.
Why?
Oh, AJ.
Let's do it. Juice, have
I'm
you
with
seen it yet?
you. Buddy, friend, emotional support pal.
You saw it, Rob?
Oh, we got done with Characters of Culture on Thursday, and I skipped out going to the gym to watch Halloween.
Not only
Middle of the road, right in the middle.
That's wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So not only is it a bad movie, but it's actually
Sacrifice.
just like straight up emotionally irresponsible in a very terrible way. This is my most hated movie since Sia's Music. It
Wow.
is- yeah, I vehemently
Nice.
vehemently hate this fucking movie so bad.
What didn't you like about it?
The entire thing with Corey, the idea of bringing in a Corey type, that is okay, great. Don't make mass murderers the fault of society. Mass murderers prey on society. The fact that this came out in the day of the Parkland shooting, fucking sentencing, that is terrible. It basically says, oh, it was society's fault that he was bullied and then he lashed out. It was society. It's not the fact that he had a if he had a proclivity to violence. If he was a Stu Mocker type, or like if he was like a Billy or Stu, like that would be great. Do that. Make him violent of his own accord, not a product of society.
Yeah,
This
the whole nature
poor
versus
young
nurture.
white boy. It's terrible. The message it sends is awful. I can't stand the movie. I'm sorry. I wanted to like it.
I loved it.
Did you like the other two films in the Blumhouse trilogy?
Okay, so I liked the first one. I thought the second one, Beyond the Evil Dies Tonight thing, I mean, that was also a lame attempt at bad commentary, but at least it wasn't socially irresponsible.
Ooh. Well, if you get bullied by band kids, you definitely turn into a serial killer. They're all nerds.
Very true.
Just banned in theater. Like, and he was
And
20. He was
Happy
21.
birthday, Mike.
He was 21 in 2019, so I think he's 24 throughout the duration of the film.
Yeah, so and actively bullied by high school kids. Like, that part's kind of funny. Like, that part is some cheese I can get down with. I like the pacing of it. If I have to compliment it, I do like how it's paced like Halloween 78.
So one of the things that I really enjoyed about the film, the plot with Corey, that's a lengthier conversation, but really the scene when I got very invested in the movie was when, and this is spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, too bad. He goes into that kind of like sewer well thing that's going on, right?
He goes to talk to Pennywise. Yes.
Right, exactly. He goes to talk to Pennywise, and surprise, Pennywise isn't there, but Michael Myers is. And there's that brief scene where like they're duking it out and they're fighting each other, right? And Michael Myers at this point's this like old, beaten down, downtrodden man, right? And Corey kind of like revitalizes him because Michael Myers is just used to having people come, he either grabs them or they come down there and he just does his thing, right? He doesn't ever really have to like use his capabilities or strengths or anything like that till Corey shows up and they start duking it out. And you see there's this one, it lasts for like 3 seconds and it like cuts to Mike and he's sitting there and he kind of, it's like the powers, like, because if you go with the supernatural element of Michael Myers, right, it's like he's rejuvenating his powers. And I'm watching that and I'm going, fuck yeah, dun 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 dun, he's back. And then flash forward, like, I wish they would have just gone for it. There's that scene. I saw somebody write this in their review on Letterboxd as well, but I was thinking the same thing in the sequence. There's that scene when it cuts to like that far shot where you can see somebody's driving the motorcycle, obviously, and it pans in and it's Corey, and somebody's on the back of it with him. And I'm thinking like, oh fuck, is Michael Myers riding on the motorcycle with him? It turns out it's the girl, it's Laurie's granddaughter. And they should have gone with that though.
We need that like memed like with like that scene with Seth Rogen on the back of the motorcycle, but instead like Photoshop Mike Myers' face on it. But it's so hard because I really want to like this, but I was gonna say somebody take over.
I wanted to like all three of them, but I really didn't like a single one of them. With Corey, it's just they rehashed, of all of the movies, they rehashed Curse of Michael Myers. He's just Danny Strode all over again, except they took out the Cult of the Thorn, so at least that they had, which would be a little bit more redeemable, because then it's not this whole nature versus nurture conversation that hasn't been going on since like the 70s. That conversations have been going on since before these movies have even been created.
They made him a killer because it was an accident, and then they wore him down to nothing till he had nothing left, and he's like, fuck it. So it really shows like, hey, society, start being fucking better people.
Cousin Rob,
maybe we won't breed as many fucking serial killers.
Cousin Rob, no.
You know.
No. No. Let's not give excuses to that sort of behavior because that's just not what causes these things.
It's like when we found out that, like, say for example, the Columbine kids, it wasn't that they were bullied because they didn't lash out because they were bullied. They were mean to people, and then that's why people didn't like them. Anyways, before we go into deeper things,
What about the third act? Did you guys like the ending? The face off?
I liked that they played "I Was a Teenage Werewolf" by the band that does that song.
The musical cues in this were like it's a good soundtrack. It's and I do like the actor who played Corey. He gives off a vibe of a much less creepy and just a better person version of like a James Franco to me. Like that acting skill set and what seems to be a better human being. So I love that. I do love a lot of people in this, but yeah, just.
Do we think it's over? Do we think Michael Myers is gone for good?
No, I don't think it's a long enough timeline ever over. You know what could have made this a lot cooler? When he is in the sewer, like they mentioned people going in but not coming out. They could have like given a pathway to like if they mentioned that he's been sustaining himself on human remains, like that's go creepy like that. That'd be.
At least he's not eating dogs anymore.
Yeah.
I went through the entire franchise. He's killed approximately 5 canines, which is 5 too many.
Yeah, people's pets, man. That's always a weird line. Like cannibalism, sure. Do cannibalism, but don't. Dogs are cute.
Exactly. Luster didn't deserve that. Max didn't deserve that. Sunday didn't deserve that.
There's not that much meat on a dog, anyways, and you got all that fur.
Rob,
you just got,
monster.
you just throw it right on the barbecue.
Okay, if push comes to shove, which would taste better, dog or people?
Okay, based on Hannibal Lecter, I'm going people.
Yeah, I think I'd rather. I think I would sooner do cannibalism than I would. Yeah.
Let's put it like this: like if you're so you are in the wilderness or whatever, your human companion dies and your dog dies. Who do you eat first?
The human.
I'm probably eating the human first. I mean,
yeah.
Even though I don't really I'm not even that big of a dog person, but like. Something about eating a dog.
Okay, but then you got to think about
if I really hated the dog.
So eating people makes you sick, which can further cause issues with dehydration. Okay, so that is something to worry about. But then I think dogs have like more bacteria and stuff because they don't have like clean diets. So then you have to worry about that. I don't know.
Wait, so eating humans can make you sick?
Yes,
What
Rob.
if you don't cook it right?
Cannibalism's not healthy.
It can also cause neurological issues in the long run if you're doing like more than one cannibalism.
I feel like this. I feel like this conversation should be happening on Collider Live.
I mean, we're having it right now, but like this is for real. Because like,
why should it be happening on Collider Live? Does one of us not want to be here right now?
No, do you?
I mean, it's like I've talked about this.
They
in depth.
invited everybody except for me.
Oh no, we're not going there.
Yeah.
What's the wildest game you guys have ever eaten? Like, what's the craziest meat you guys have ever had? Yeah,
I love it referred to as game.
Man, the most dangerous game.
I ate Monopoly once. It did not taste good. Oddly enough, capitalism's kind of gross.
Yeah.
You think it'd be more salty? It wasn't.
I'm just game of Guess Who, just taking down the people. Okay.
I'm sure when I was in Taiwan, I ate some weird stuff. I can't remember. I can't remember specifically though.
Yeah, I'm.
For me, it's
if I'm-
kangaroo.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
got
guess gator if I have to go with anything.
Yes, I had kangaroo Lego multiple times.
That's
Or
another one that,
Jack.
that's like on the moral level, like it's not dog, but it's like that's an adorable thing. That's a,
The meat's actually purple. It's like this reddish purple before you cook it. It's good, yeah.
it's just
kangaroo meat.
Lion's good too because it's really lean. You know, because like if you look at a lion, it's like
Simba.
well, Simba's Mufasa, not Simba, right?
Oh, Rob, I don't know if I could ever talk to you after this night.
Okay, should we just stop that right dead in its
So
tracks?
I came across while you guys were talking about your Halloween ends. I was transfixed on what was it, Danny? I think in the chat that said or the movie blows. So then I was trying. I was like, ooh, that reminds me of the Wayne's World gif where Garth is getting his hair sucked, and then I realized this is a parody of whatever infomercial or whatever
The Floby.
from the same time. The Floby. I had not known that. And I just came across this, and I just love staring into this man's eyes as he is so excited for whatever he has just done to this woman's hair.
That guy looks like a serial killer.
That man is a serial killer.
No, okay. Here's the question: you see what's in his eyes?
Evil.
That's
Interaction?
nature, Rob, not nurture.
Yes. He's definitely scalping that woman later.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
And that's where wigs come from.
Just
Here we go.
just-
Full circle.
Just a wall of scalps.
He's maniac.
Oh,
He
man.
floaties them out like on the wall.
So,
Oh,
That was terrifying.
and Brad Pitt shows up and is like, I want some scalps.
Brad Pitt?
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh,
100
fucking
Nazi
Nazis.
scalps. Oh,
So nobody had like a sitcom Halloween story with like a big party, like house party, all decorated and
Many. We had many.
skeleton. Oh,
Crazy.
okay, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'd love it if Rob wasn't banned from
Not-
talking
so
about
I'll-
Halloween.
I'll tell a brief story. This is a good one. So, childhood, awesome, had awesome costumes, the whole shebang. I'll put a list out later. But when I got into my 20s, like all the college parties, I was like, I'm going to be fucking weird and an asshole like on purpose. So I decided I wanted to be characters from some of my favorite songs, but like they're not songs that most people would know. So like, for
most
example,
Rob thing
I
ever.
did this 3 years. I did this 3 years in a row, the trifecta, okay, if you will. The first year, and I've got photos. I'll post photos later. The first year, I was Hollis Brown, who was a South Dakota farmer during the Great Depression, who killed his wife, his 5 children, and himself because they ran out of food and their crops wouldn't grow. So like, I dressed as like a 1930s like Dust Bowl farmer with but I'd taken a shotgun to my neck, so there's like blood and shit. It's a Bob Dylan song. And then the
The
following
classic
year,
Bob Dylan song.
yeah. The following year, I was Dr. Maxwell Edison from the song off Abbey Road, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. So I got like a doctor's jacket, and he would like murder his dates after they would go out. Bang, bang, Maxwell's Silver
What's
Hammer.
wrong with you?
I had a bloody hammer.
This is
And
weird.
then the
Following trend.
third year, I was Johnny 99, which is a character and a song off the Bruce Springsteen album Nebraska, which is actually celebrating its 40th anniversary this month.
Wow.
And he was a guy.
Mike.
They closed down the auto plant. He was a union worker. He lost his job. He's on hard times. It's like the Carter recession era, right? And he robs a gas station, basically like a 7-Eleven, at gunpoint, and he's sentenced to 99 years in prison. It's a social commentary, political song. But yeah, it was Johnny 99. And every year I would have to wear a "Hello, my name is" tag, and I would put I didn't have to, but I did. And I'd put my name on it. And every year, without question, there would be dozens of people that would go, "Who's Hollis Brown?" And I'd be like, "Oh, so, right?
You did this to force people to listen to your lengthy explanation about a fucking song. You monster.
Well, I'm trying
That
to
is
turn people on about
Wrong
doing.
Halloween.
Amazing.
absolutely
Horrific.
disgusting.
That was a
love
nightmare
it.
story.
You were actually a bad person, Rob.
Exactly.
You know who's a
I
good
love it.
person? John Mastrino doing it at $3 and
Hey.
streamlabs.com/what's-the-show/tips saying, go ahead and sell my life. I'll be over here. Kellum from Fire Emblem Awakening. I think you are correct, but we don't use armor knights here. They're too slow. They don't have the movement. We're going to do a fragile build with some sword masters. Anyways,
There we go. I like that.
Oh,
All right, what else? Yeah.
Juice, have you seen Werewolf by Night?
No. I haven't seen a movie since Batman. Wow. That's how far behind I am. I'll catch up, though.
Okay, Werewolf by Night, by the way. It's a 50-minute special. It's super breezy. Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
It's the new thing that I won't shut up about. It's so much fun. I'm going to be watching it like as soon as we're done here tonight.
And it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like an hour. Looks at hour-long special. The acting in it's amazing. It's Michael Giacchino's directorial debut.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
An impressive one at that.
Is he the first composer turned director? Because obviously we know of like directors that are also composers, but
I don't think there's got to be somebody. I don't have that knowledge, but I don't know. I need somebody who can catch this reference, and Lego, you're my best chance. But the fact that Gael Garcia Bernard and Diego Luna are the people running Disney Plus right now is just so happy.
I know who they are, but I don't know if they're in anything together.
Y tu mamá también?
That I've
No.
seen.
Okay, it was an Alfonso Cuarón movie about two guys who go on a road trip. They were best friends growing up. They have a queer romance, and they never talk to each other again. It's really touching.
That sounds
But
impressive.
There's a lot more to it than that. But
wow.
there's a lot more to it than that.
To each other.
There's a lot.
that's
but
not
they
how
were
I would
in it.
describe it. But
But there was a scene,
there-
but and then you know what I'm talking about. But Juice, you've seen it.
no, I have. Yeah.
Okay, so there are other elements to it, but they're like, okay, Lego's my only hope here. Was damn.
Yeah, anything prior to 2021 or 2022 that I have seen.
Anything.
It's just new stuff I haven't seen. Because
Ooh, I'm Juice. I'm out there living my life and working and making my community better. And
my hours are about to get cut. Not cut in a bad way, cut in a slow season way. And so Tuesday nights are going to become free for the first time, like, ever. That's Tuesdays are the day where my movie theater does like $5 showings. So I may actually be able to go see some movies this winter.
yeah,
Wow, that's going to be crazy.
yeah.
Is anything even coming out this winter?
Wakanda Forever
Why
is
not?
the only thing I'm excited about.
One whole thing.
Babylon, that's it. The new,
There's got to be some Oscar stuff, right?
yeah.
Well, most of those are on
Maybe.
streaming now.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
You know,
Listen, unless it's Halloween ends, I still catch them in the theater.
Hopefully, do you know, AJ, because you have the Marcus Bayou.
Mhm.
I don't know if you have Marcus Bayou, Rob.
oh yeah, there's one about 30 minutes from here.
Okay. But
What?
they would always, Marcus Theater. Like that's
It's like
what
the
we have.
third
That's a
biggest
Midwest, yeah. They would show. Remember a few years ago, they would show all the Oscar nominees like before, a few weeks before the award show. So
They did that
if that
last
happens,
year.
I would love to do that. If they did it last year, then yeah. I'll just wait and do that.
So basically, Lego Marcus Theaters is kind of like, the Nicole Kidman AMC thing.
Mhm.
Imagine if instead of that, you got a corny little advertisement for the theater from like 65, 70-ish year old man just doing goofy skits. That's Marcus Theaters.
We should pull one out.
Let's see. When I lived in Illinois, I went to Warenberg, which I still maintain had the best one of those little like go get some candy at the concession stand, like little song. Warenberg Theater. Good little song. But I think they only exist in St. Louis.
We did get another donation from John Lestrina, donated $2, saying, "I'm really feeling it." Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles, just exposing the 3 video game series that I play. John Lestrina is every week, and I love it.
Wait, isn't John Lestrina supposed to quote that franchise? I won't say it. Branch out?
About the people that race cars at night?
Space Tracks?
Yeah.
Space Jam?
Space Jam.
I think it's this one.
These are questions about movies that take place in the past. Okay? Question is, what movie begins with the words appearing on the screen a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away? Yellow team. Pardon me?
Space Trek?
Space Trek? No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Red team, do you know?
Star Trek?
Star Trek? Ooh, no. Oh, both of them are so close. It's Star Wars. Ooh, Luke. Of course. Okay,
Is Space Trek a real movie?
No.
Really?
I think she just mixed
I'm
up
pretty sure it's
Star Wars
fun.
and Star Trek, and just Space Trek came out.
Space Trek. Yeah. What is a star? I don't even know what a Star War is.
But how do the stars have wars? What do they war about? Gases?
That's true.
Really,
It's-
a war on humans and humans with stars.
So there's there's this thing that's like it's not a moon. That's about as far as I can go.
It's a megastructure?
It's a mega structure. It's a mega structure. Yes. Oh.
Right on.
Okay, Juice, have you seen Moonfall?
Yes,
Is that
I have.
before-
I didn't.
Okay.
I technically haven't finished. I haven't seen the last 30 minutes technically, but on the plane back from our last Orlando visit, I watched the first 2 hours of it on the plane.
It's that long?
Yeah.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
London, Rob.
You told me to watch it, and then I just never.
You'll hate it, but you
I
should
know.
watch it.
Well, I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll watch it for you.
It plays out almost like self-parody by Roland Emmerich. Like there are certain things in this movie that he just take the piss out of itself so much. Like at one point, a character gets a phone call from NASA. You know what their caller ID says? NASA. Like they have one phone line. Just a general call from NASA that I'm getting right now. Stuff
Halle
like-
Berry's in that, right?
Yes, and
See-
and Patrick Wilson.
When are we gonna
No.
get the Halle Berry assance when she's gonna come back and like get another Oscar and like she's so fucking talented.
Moonfall.
So talented.
Moonfall, Rob.
Moonfall,
That's
too.
when she gets her Oscar.
Oh,
He's coming. He's coming.
He's
Right.
he's coming.
Mike
Yeah,
will be
he's-
here. Be here soon. Yeah.
He's on his
He'll be
way.
here.
Everybody who's here, just hang on. We're biding time.
We're
until
just
Mike
we're
shows
just
up.
bantering. Just
We
bantering.
need to
about
celebrate somebody's birthday. It's Mike's birthday. We're
Yeah.
going to celebrate him.
Yep.
We're keeping this afloat the best we can. It's not like we're live streaming along with the worst Monday Night Football game. Oh, what? Mike and I did a live commentary on Monday too. Monday Night Football with the Broncos. It was terrible.
Oh, who won?
Not the Broncos. Is the Chargers.
Yeah.
The other team playing, I guess.
Sports stuff.
Yeah.
That's why they throw a ball on that one.
We gave up.
And why is it called football, Rob?
I don't know. I don't make up the rules.
Because it's like oblong shape. I don't know.
They should just rename it Arnold.
Since we're on the topic of Mike Deacon's birthday, any Mike Deacon moments or stories we want to share with the audience while
I got one. So
Let's do
I'm at a bar inside Los Angeles, California, about 10 months ago. No, wait, nope, I lied. I didn't meet him there. I met him at your guys' house, like an hour.
Oh
earlier.
yeah. Yep.
And that's when I first met Mike, and it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
Great day. Kind of buried the lead there, but yeah. Then we went to a bar afterwards, and we all hung out at the bar.
Correct.
Nice story. It's a strong ending there.
Yeah.
So we returned to the restaurant, the sushi restaurant. It's in a nice resort, where we met Giancarlo, the fabled man at the side table. This past June, we revisited, and I'm not going to say Mike was drunk. Mike entered a state of intoxication where I've never seen this before. He became Mr. Bean. He quit talking
Yes.
and was goofy. And we're just trying to usher him around. Bethany just got done writing ET 40 times. She's trying to sit down, eat dinner. We go to this place. It's a sushi restaurant. Mike doesn't eat sushi. So he grabs a couple cocktails, and we lose Mike in the hotel. We lost Mike in the hotel. We were somehow able to usher him back. Bethany goes over to the cafeteria area of the hotel and gets him a pizza. He's maybe eating a couple bites of this pizza. And then runs off again. Mike was a good friend that night. That is something like Mike became a best friend. Literally,
It
dude.
was awesome.
It was
unbelievable. Oh, had to be there. Yeah.
We're trying to find other things that Mike has done that is even close.
Lego, any Mike stories?
Well, I've never met any other human beings in my life. I'm actually an AI and can't leave this room. However, I do appreciate from a computer, digital distance. Someone's gonna have to help me out with the name of the song. It's the gentleman who's looking for his cocaine or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Where's my fucking dope?
Where's my fucking dope? His Mike Deacon really has taught me a lot of things, but the existence of that song might be my favorite thing I have learned from the gentleman and his dedication to making sure that people know that this man lost his fucking dope and he can't find it. He's a hero. He's a legend, and I applaud him for it.
My favorite wrinkle in that story is that they saw him at this was from a bar that he was at, and I was like, Mike, you were hanging out at a bar with a Confederate flag on the wall, and he was like, no, they put that up themselves before they started playing.
That's so much worse.
It's more morally responsible on his part, but it is so.
Oh, it's great.
It's my favorite little detail.
I thought it was just I forgot that he was actually there. I thought it was just a video he had come across, and then not that long ago, and he was showing it to us again. I was just like, man, he sees some weird things. He has seen Pretty much wherever he is, something crazy goes down.
Oh yeah.
Like NASCAR Aloe.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Friend of the show, NASCAR
Friend
Aloe.
of the show.
NASCAR
Who's
Aloe,
that?
please come on this program.
Some like whatever concert he was at, and this guy comes on stage. He's just waiting for the bands that he actually likes to start. This is one of the openers, and he does like, I don't know. He was like screaming, hammered on the stage, and like just like talking smack to the sound guy, like in the middle of the set or something like that. Or it was weird. He got like booed off. It was.
What's amazing is not that was the second weirdest thing that happened on that stage that day. The headline that happened was immediately after this, and Mike missed this. A woman pissed on an audience member.
Wow.
That's gross.
Yeah, that is. And
That's
he went to a different stage in the festival after NASCAR Aloe. This happened the same day.
That's considered assault in some states and foreplay in others.
Yeah, it
Rob.
was.
You can't mute me on here.
Oh, that I
actually, we. So that helps. Oh.
like I need a way to like drop Rob out of every stream.
Oh, like this?
It's just such a fun thing to do, right?
That was really satisfying.
Right?
Man.
Guy eats one kangaroo, and just everyone hates him.
He ate some kangaroo. He did not eat the entire.
And then he
did
detailed.
get tired.
He gave us details about what the poor kangaroo looks like. I want to know that.
Yeah. That was some. Wow.
You know, there was not enough kangaroo, like children's books, movies. I know one, Kangaroo Jack. Like, where are all the kangaroo stories?
I assume in Australia, but
They speak English. They should have made their way here.
yeah, I guess globalization.
Language barrier.
I'll bring him back. I'll bring him back.
First of all, obviously you're not familiar with one of the greatest places on earth, the 100-acre woods, where you get a double banger, Kanga and Roo, two kangaroos.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him back.
Same story. You know, and it's a great mother-daughter, mother-son, I don't really know what Roo is, relationship.
Is that from that horror
phrasing
movie, Blood and
on
Honey?
that.
Okay, so by the way, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This thing that's coming out. I don't know if it's out yet.
You got to do a watch along for that.
Oh, absolutely. But here's the thing: are you guys familiar with the night bitch principle? So, what the show we stream every Wednesday night. Thursday, you will see the most absurd piece of movie news break every single time. So we started noticing this, and after a couple of weeks, it became the announcement of Amy Adams' Night Bitch, which is an upcoming movie where she is a suburban mom who thinks that she is slowly turning into a dog. And I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Why couldn't we talked about this yesterday? And then I noticed every single Thursday, like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was announced just a couple weeks later. Night Bitch, that's a Night Bitch. Or the death of the Queen of England, Night Bitch. Violent Night Bitch. Like this is a thing that happens, and it's officially referred to in our group chat as, oh my god, we got Night Bitched.
So Amy Adams is doing like a furry origin movie sort of thing?
No, I think it's like, I don't know if this is like a gaslighting thing. She's convinced she's turning into a dog. I don't think she's actually turning into a dog. But yeah.
Has anyone seen Bad Moon? I think it's a 90s werewolf movie.
No, but it's on my list because it looks good. It's a werewolf movie.
Yeah.
It looks good as a sentence.
Is it not? Is it not?
Do we all know who Michael Pare is, the actor? He's in a lot of Old Bowl movies.
Yeah,
Looking him up.
I think I can see the face now.
How do you spell it?
Connection.
Michael,
looks-
like Michael, and Pare. I think it's Para.
So
yeah, he looks
So-
familiar.
is Bad Moon, is that the new
Oh, yeah.
Zack Snyder thing, or is that another thing with Moon in the title
No,
this
no,
year?
this is like a 90s movie, I think.
Oh, okay.
90s werewolf movie wherein Michael Pare turns into a werewolf and he gets into a territory battle with his sister's German Shepherd that culminates, and this is beautiful, in him getting the dog, pinning a murder on the dog, getting the dog taken away by like animal control, and then he urinates in the dog's house, like the doghouse outside. So like Marcus territory. Oh man, it is one of the greatest moments in cinema. It is absolutely
What?
beautiful.
That's a good way to cover up a murder, though. Blame it on the dog. Like you
Yeah.
graduate from the dog eating your homework to the dog killing the person. So
I'm just
Natural
don't eat the
progression.
dog, eat the person. Ooh, is okay? Would be eating a werewolf be the best or worst of both worlds? There,
no, best of both worlds, because then you become a werewolf, probably.
that
I
no,
don't know the
that has
werewolf
to,
rules.
that's not how that works.
Is that how that works?
No, the werewolf has to bite you.
Well, it depends on the lore. My favorite was what was it? Oh, that TV show on Netflix, Hemlock Grove, where you have to drink out of the water that has been collected in a werewolf's paw print on the ground.
I completely forgot about Hemlock Grove.
That was a show.
That
A
was.
very interesting show.
What happened?
I remember, like, before it came out, it was like one of their first original things.
Yeah.
And then, like, the director was like, "I want this to be the TV show that fucks up a generation." And I watched it. Was like, I mean, it's, okay.
Yes, Femke Jensen's in it, who is my
I like
goodness.
her. I like her.
Oh man, is that still on Netflix, or did they like HBO Max this? And did they like?
It's still on Netflix. It's 3 seasons. It got
They
weird.
3 seasons.
It got weird.
like Riverdale weird, or like just weird.
I don't think anything in the history of the world has ever gone Riverdale weird, but this got like very, very incesty, very they were lizard people. I don't know.
I
What are we talking
remember
about?
some incest vibes in Hemlock Grove. I remember some incest vibes from season 1. That was
Got better and worse simultaneously.
Wow.
I remember this. I remember the Skarsgård, the fun Skarsgård. Still, I am completely traumatized by Video Drew's Bill Skarsgård story. If you guys aren't familiar, she's
idea what
shared
that
this on stream, so I think it's fine to reiterate. She met him at a party when she was working for, I believe, the New Yorker, and she was like, "So, do you guys just like stay really close as a family?" I was like, "Yeah, we all have a house on a private island that we go to, and also we're all uncircumcised." That's all he said, and then he like grabbed his drink and walked away.
Wow. Now, who's the Skarsgård that's not related to the rest of the Skarsgårds? But
It's not Skarsgård, it's Sarsgaard. It's without the K.
Oh,
and two
that's
Ks,
me.
and that would be Peter.
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
That's the.
Does he have
the
a
dude-
house like an island next to the island?
The Skarsgård Island next to the Skarsgård Island. It's like
Oh, okay. So is he native born Swedish? I've never heard him like talk in an interview if he like doesn't, or does he just have like a really similar sounding name and like he's like just a regular? Well, not like a regular, like an American dude. Because
No idea.
I've always been curious, but not enough to look it up.
doesn't say when they moved
To the
from
island?
Sweden to America or something.
So
right?
Peter Sarsgaard was born on Scott Air Force Base. I used to live there.
Oh,
It's in Illinois.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
but Stellan Skarsgård doesn't really speak Swedish unless he's always. But I guess I've only
Sweden.
seen him doing an American
He's
accent.
been in like roles in Sweden.
Oh, okay.
He's a Midwestern boy.
Yes, a Midwestern boy from Sweden.
I thought he was born on Scott's Air Force Base.
Peter Sarsgaard
Peter.
is from Illinois.
Mhm.
Stellan Skarsgård is from Sweden, as are, I believe, all of his children.
Yes.
Okay.
And
They breed them well over there.
I just
Oh,
wanna-
Rob.
now I just want to ignore that comment and go watch Shattered Glass.
I love that.
Midwest Sweden.
I love that there's 3 lines in Stellan Skarsgård's like personal life bio in Wikipedia, and one of them a full sentence dedicated to the fact that Skarsgård has had a vasectomy, stating that he felt 8 children was enough.
Holy fuck.
That's,
And he very recently had a child too.
yeah.
They love. Yeah, born in 2012.
Yeah, I'd clip it after 8. 8's a good even number.
Wow. I can't unhear that, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be able to unhear that. You see what you just did? The nightmare fuel?
This is
Oh.
literally on the internet forever. But you know what we could clip? We could clip that out. And I
Please.
think we should.
I'd clip
Please
it.
no. Please. I need something stronger than water.
Yeah. Oh. So this is completely out of left field. But has anybody else been watching Saturday Night Live this season?
No.
It is
I
the
fell
best
off
season they've done in
7
years.
ago.
They had a thing that was like a game show that was basically getting people to the point where they finally break. They found the 4 people who haven't been broken by the news and just keep on reading the news stories until they break. It was a great skit. And then like there was stuff like celebrities, a celebrity game show called Say Something Normal, where a girl tells you that she's a fan, your DM, and you as a celebrity have to say something normal. Like, they've had some great sketches. That's why I was wondering there, because it just kind of related back. But
Interesting.
yeah, if you gave up on SNL a long time ago, I'd definitely try this new season, but only if you already have Peacock, because
Oh,
you
see, I
have
already-
$5 for Peacock.
I only saw one sketch, and that was because they got so much backlash for it. And seeing it, it was just in such bad taste. I was like,
What was it?
I'm just. They were making fun of what happened with this these people on YouTube, these podcasters.
The Try
They
Guys.
they fired someone who was like sexually harassing someone, and then just SNL's take was like really bad. They were making fun of the way wrong thing about it.
Yeah, that was the weaker one. That was the weakest thing that they've done this year, but
But also just like historically, I don't know about SNL. Like oftentimes it's not even like some of the stuff is aged well, because looking at it, I'm like, no, they got backlash for it when it happened. Like, I don't know. I would rather just watch a stand-up.
I always liked when they did characters. Like, I love Kristen Wiig's Target Lady, or like the stuff, Chris Farley used to do, or Will Ferrell. Like, I think like when the thing is too, like when Will Ferrell played Bush, like he just played him like an idiot. He wasn't like too mean about it, but it's just like now it's just like they just go so hard on if you don't agree with what I agree with. And again, I usually agree with them. But it's just like it crosses the line from like funny to you're just being another fucking asshole. That's how I look at it. But
Rob,
yeah,
you see this comment on screen, right?
8 is enough. Wasn't that a TV show?
Rob is the attention span of a goldfish. He's moved on. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so wait. Juice.
I love how you're basically like my representative at this point, and you're just like, this is what Rob's about to do. So, fasten your seatbelts.
I'm just helping. Over helping.
I took Rob's 8 is enough motto to heart. I only have 8 fingers. I cut down to 8. I mean, 8's enough.
Juice.
That's all you need.
Wait. Wasn't it your birthday yesterday?